guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Lizelle, and today I am starting off with this video with absolutely no makeup on my face because I wanted to do a first impression on this foundation. This is the Loreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. So I know that this foundation has been out for quite some time overseas, like in the US, and when I first saw people talking about it, I was really intrigued to try it, but it took like a month or two to come out over here in Australia, but we finally got it. It has been out for about a month here, so it's not super new and exclusive. I had a hard time getting my hands on it because every single store that I went to go and look at it didn't have it in stock. That's how popular it was. So the concept of this foundation is unlike anything that I've seen before. So as you can see, it comes in a compact, and you would expect for it to be a powder foundation because that's how powder foundations come. They come in compacts. But this is actually a liquid foundation. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because it's just completely different to anything that I've ever had before, but I really wanted to try it regardless. I've always loved L'Oreal foundations. I've never had any issues with any of them. Some of my #1 top favorite foundations come from the brand L'Oreal. Before I open it up and show you guys the product itself, I wanted to read out the product information just so we can both have an idea of what it claims to be and what to kind of expect. So I'm just going to read this off the website. It says, the weightless liquid foundation is infused into a cushion compact, providing buildable coverage from light to medium. Your skin feels smooth, soft and hydrated. Use the super soft antimicrobial applicator puff provided for the easiest application. On the back also it says that it is a dewy foundation. I like dewy foundations. Like, I also have oily skin. I should probably mention my skin is combo oily. As you can see, I also do have quite a bit of acne scarring to cover up, but in saying that, I'm not expecting this to completely make my face look flawless because I can't even cover up this stuff with my regular foundation. This is how it comes. So as you can see, it comes with a little mirror. And then this is the antimicrobial puff that they were talking about. This kind of reminds me of like memory foam. But I might try this out first because I do want to test out and see what it does for the application process. So underneath where the sponge is stored, we have a sticker, and this is where the foundation itself is. So if I just peel it back, so it kind of looks, yeah, like it says, it's a sponge with foundation soaked up into it. So I did go ahead and pick up the shade number 7. When I was in store, there were only 8 shades to choose from. I don't know if it's different overseas, but here in Australia there are, I think it's 8 or 6 shades to choose from. Alright, so I'm gonna start applying this to my face now. I have already done my skincare prep and I have my SPF sunscreen on, just because I am going out today and I always do my skincare before I apply my foundation. And I'm also going to be applying a primer because even though this is a first impression video and we're going to be testing like the longevity of the foundation and whatnot, regardless of anything, I'm always going to be wearing a primer with my foundation. I'm like scared because I don't want to stuff it up, but okay, here we go. I'm just gonna get the sponge and tap it. Ooh, okay, let's do this. Okay. I guess that kind of matches me. It's probably maybe too light, but we'll see how it oxidizes. And as you can see, it doesn't cover up much, so I will go in with a little more. I don't mind this applicator, but it's just kind of flimsy, like it's difficult to hold. So far I don't mind it. It doesn't feel cakey or heavy or anything like that. It doesn't have a scent as far as I can tell, like there's nothing uncomfortable about it, so we'll see. Okay, I've had enough with mucking around with this, so I'm just gonna put that to the side and I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and we'll see how this holds up. I like it. So I am just adding more layers because I want to see like how buildable it can be. It looks super wet on my face right now, but I think the fact that this is damp is really contributing to that. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be back. I just finished doing the rest of my face. As you can see, I've pretty much like done a full face of makeup. So far, not much of a change, just been like half an hour since I was last with you guys. I did set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I think it's called. Me personally, I have oily skin, so regardless of anything, I'm always going to set my face with a powder. However, if you don't have oily skin, then you may not feel the need to do that. But for me personally, I just have to do that regardless of what foundation it is. Yeah, I really like it so far. I think the color match is okay. It's probably a shade too light for me. As you can see, my neck is probably a little more yellow and warm toned than this is. It was a warm toned foundation, but I guess the color match was just slightly off. Like I said though, being a drugstore brand, it's kind of hard to find the perfect match of foundation because the variations in shades can be so dramatic. So far I like it. I am going to be vlogging today, so I'm going to give you guys updates throughout. It is currently 10:15 in the morning, so I will check back with you guys in a couple of hours to give you my first update. So I'm going to do my first update. It is currently 1:30. It's been 3 hours since I applied the foundation. Today is a very humid day, so it's not that I feel suffocated by the foundation, but I can really feel it on my face because it is humid. So I don't recommend wearing this during the summer just because, yeah, I feel really oily right now. So far I haven't experienced any creasing. The only thing I've noticed is that my face is oily, but it always goes oily, so that's all I have to note for now, and I will update you guys later. Update number 2 of the day. Okay, so it's currently nearly 5 p.m. So about over 6 hours I've had the foundation on. It honestly feels like I've had it on for longer. So far, I don't really see much of a difference in the foundation. Like, I don't know if you guys like how it looks. It does feel like I can feel it on my skin. I'm not gonna say it doesn't feel like anything because I do feel it on my skin. But I don't notice any significant wearing away of the foundation. Like, I don't notice it coming off, and I think that can be all brought down to the fact that I set it with a setting powder. So yeah, so far I like how it looks. It does give you a dewy look, let's say that. That's all I have to update you guys on for now, and I think I will check back with you at the end of the day just before I'm about to take it off, and then I'll give my roundup of what I think of it. Alright guys, so I'm back. This is my final verdict, and I'm sure, as most of you guys can tell underneath these studio lights, there's something very evident on my face right now, and that is oil. I think I'm gonna have to blot my face off because it's just really bugging me, but I didn't do it prior to filming because I wanted to show you guys the outcome of what happened at the end of the day. So as you can see, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, you can see yourself in my face right now. I'm totally exaggerating, but my face is really oily. Bear in mind though that it is currently 8:45, 8:45 in the evening, and I've had the foundation on for nearly 12 hours now, so over 11 hours, which is pretty lengthy. The foundation is probably not the best for oily skin. Before I really get into talking about it, I'm gonna have to blot my face because this is just ridiculous. It's totally emphasizing my pores and little lines and things like that. I don't have, see, it's coming off. Damn, Daniel. Okay, that feels a little bit better. I don't feel so slick and greasy. Yeah, as you saw, it was super oily. It's also been really hot today, so maybe it's not a foundation that you'd want to wear during the summer. It's not that I hate it, but I don't love it. The concept is cool, like the concept is interesting and different, but I don't feel like it's something that I would want to wear on a daily basis for a long period of time. The only time that I'm probably going to really wear this again is if I needed like a light coverage. I wouldn't cake this on because I don't think it does well under those circumstances when you layer it. But yeah, the only time that I'm probably going to wear this again would be if I was to film a tutorial and I wasn't going to be wearing the foundation for a full day. For long wear, I probably don't recommend it, and that's something that I did notice as well, is that it doesn't have any claims that it's going to last a long time. Yeah, it has no claims for its longevity, but it just says that it's a dewy glow, and for me, it's definitely a dewy glow. I feel like if you don't need much coverage, you don't have oily skin, and if you just plain old want to try it, then pick it up. It's cool, the concept is cool, but yeah, I just don't recommend it for those of you who have the same skin type as me, combination oily. There are other alternatives, especially from the drugstore, that you can get in place of this. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression video on the product. If you have any other products that you would like me to do first impressions on, leave them as a comment down below and I will look into them and see if I can get my hands on them for you guys. But with that being said, that's all I have for today's video. If you want to follow me on any of my social media platforms, the link for those will be in the description box. And if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already, so that you can stay updated with all the videos that I post. That's pretty much it from me, guys. I hope you are all having an awesome week so far, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care. We'll be right back.